I think most of the focus on the market here are people expecting or prepping for a market crash. Some are calling for an 80% crash. Some are calling for a 60% crash. Robert Kiyosaki, the author of Rich Dad, Poor Dad, a couple of days ago over the weekend, actually said he is seeing the biggest market crash the history I've ever seen to happen here in October. Well, and depending on, looking at where the market is actually trading, at least was trading a couple of days ago, it would have made sense then. But the market since then pulled back. Nasdaq yesterday was down 7% from the recent highs. S&P 5-6% down from the recent highs. So technically, yeah, it makes sense somehow. But the thing is, nobody can actually predict the future. And I know it kind of resonate a little bit, not a little bit, a lot with AMC community, because a market crash can potentially mean short positions, which we know are in billions and billions of dollars, can finally be covered, hence shooting the share price to the moon. Well, guys, I'm not denying that there is a likelihood for a market to crash. Well, I want to share with you in this video that there are other views contrarian to what we've been hearing so far or lately on where the market direction is going to be in the near future, this quarter or 2022. And based on that, I think we should just be open-minded, because as far as other stocks in other positions can be impacted, it can also be very have an impact on AMC stock that we are talking about here. So Goldman Sachs is actually not looking or seeing a market crash. As a matter of fact, they see a big fourth quarter with a 9% S&P 500 gain from here. This was posted today, 2 hours ago. All right. So the Goldman Sachs chief US equity strategist, David Kostin, said in a note to the clients that his year-end S&P 500 target for 2021 is still 4,700, which will represent a 9.3% above where the index closed Monday. Our year-end target for 2021 still implies 9% gain from the current level. The thing is, he's not even the only one seeing the market finishing on a very high note for 2021, because another strategist, the highest target is from BMO's Brian Belsky, and the level is 4,800. Major shops, major banks, major investment firms have their strategies, like Morgan Stanley, Mike Wilson, having a price target at just 4,000. JP Morgan also is on the side of Goldman Sachs, and they see the S&P 500 closing around 4,600 or somewhere around those lines. So still very, very, very low from high from the 43,000 that we are currently sitting on the S&P based on where we closed today, Tuesday. So just to say that, guys, I know that we all want AMC to moon, and it's going to do what it's supposed to do. I still believe it. The question is when that's going to be. So there's no doubt about the if, it's actually the when. But sometimes it is very smart as an investor or whatever you want to call yourself, a trader, a swing trader, whoever is holding AMC here, to actually keep an open mind around where the market is going, because for the simple reason that nobody can tell the future. Nobody can tell for sure. Nobody can try to actually predict accurately where the price of any asset in the stock market will be, or the house market, or whatever other prediction that is looking ahead of today, because we don't have a crystal ball. We are actually trying to look at where or what the past has brought to us so far, and trying to use that as a base to predict. All right. And again, it doesn't matter whether you're an expert on the markets, a veteran, a trader, a professional, or just a random guy like me on YouTube. It's your opinion based on some facts, but still your opinion. So please just keep that in mind as you are looking at what can be that catalyst to actually push the share price of AMC. I don't think it's going to be one single catalyst. I think it's going to be a mixed, but what I'm pretty confident and what I hope for is that this will actually come the very least moment we all expect it to happen. So I may be wrong here, but at least I'm open-minded.